You don't know what that means, right? Yeah, neither do I. Let me tell you a story what happened a couple of days ago, right? I have a boy named Rashad, okay? I've known Rashad since, I say, 2010. Me and Rashad used to go to the same congregation. Now, Rashad's not baptized. Rashad did study. In fact, I sat down on his study a couple of times. I've took Rashad to the Kingdom Hall, giving him a ride when his study could not, okay? Come to think about it, I did that for a couple of friends, man. Dang, I used to be the Kingdom Hall Uber driver, right? The paratransit, right? I used to be all types of taxis and everything. I didn't get paid for it. Y'all don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, damn. That's the service I did. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, Rashad's not baptized. Rashad doesn't study no more, but he still goes to Kingdom Hall. Rashad still tries to persuade me or talk me into going back to the Kingdom Hall. Okay. Now, I'm still cool with Rashad. I've been to the gym with Rashad. Rashad stops by. You understand? So I talk to Rashad every now and then. He got my phone number. He calls. See what I'm doing. A couple of days ago, Rashad runs into an individual named Alex. Let me tell you about Alex, right? I've known Alex for almost 20 years, since 2003. Out of all the witnesses I know, I've known Alex the longest out of all the witnesses. Okay? So anyway, Rashad runs into Alex. I guess Alex was out in service, wherever he was. Alex asks Rashad, okay, hey, you still talk to Jumanji? And Rashad says, yes. He says, oh, I heard he was apostate. Now, you're not really supposed to talk to him, but I'm just saying, be careful. Rashad says, what's an apostate? Okay. Now, here's the thing, man. Again, I've known Rashad for almost 20 years. I've known him since 2003. I got this fellowship in 2005. So I didn't talk to Rashad for 2 years, okay? Then I got reinstated in 2006. I think that's it. I can't remember. The time frame is probably off, but we'll get the sense of it anyway. In 2007, I started to go to a different Kingdom Hall, okay? Now, Rashad somehow makes his way to the Kingdom Hall I'm at, okay? And so we hook up again. This is like 2007, 2008. By this time, he has kids. He's married, you know what I'm saying? So we end up hooking up. My kids start to play with his kids. One of them went to school. I can't remember what it was, but I know they was hooking up, and we went over his house. He came over mine. Anyway, stuff like that. It's 2019. I haven't talked to Rashad I haven't talked to Alex in 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, how does Alex know I'm an apostate? Now, it doesn't matter. I carry that title proudly. Yes, I'm an apostate. I was an apostate from the Catholic Church that I was before I became a Jehovah's Witness. I'm apostate from many different things. I apostatized. I'm no longer, I withdraw or abandon my former beliefs. So I take that title proudly. I'm not going to vilify that title like Jehovah's Witnesses do. But anyway, back to the subject. If you don't talk to somebody for 4 years, you don't know anything about them. So I've been talking to Alex for 4 years. How does he know or hear anything about me being an apostate? I could be in jail. I could be dead. I could have moved to a whole nother country. You see what I'm saying? I could have enrolled in the Army, in the Navy. I could be anywhere. So how do you as Alex know that I'm an apostate? You're not watching my videos, are you, Alex? No, he's not. I'll tell you how. I used to have a Facebook, right? I just shut it down. I don't do Facebook anymore. But what I do recognize now, after I shut it down, is I had a couple of witnesses on there. Now, I didn't check my page. You know, after a while, after you have Facebook file, you don't go through your friend list and check it. At least I didn't. I don't go to my friends to check who's my friends. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I just post. And I rarely posted things about Jehovah's Witness on there. I just posted other stuff. I didn't even have too many Jehovah's Witness articles on my page. I was part of XJW groups, but I didn't do too many Jehovah's Witness things on my page. I did other stuff. But anyway, I know I did post the J5 documentary about the pedophiles, and I did post the Lear Remedy thing on there. And I commented on how pedophiles run rampant in the congregation. The funny thing is, none of them Jehovah's Witnesses blocked me. They stayed on my page. So that means they watched those things and they seen those articles I put on it, but they stayed on my page. So what they were doing, they were spying on me. And what they would do is they go back and report to the congregation. And when I say congregation, I mean the elders. And over time, what the elders do, how the gossip circuits work. Something gets reported to the elders. The elders will repeat that to their wives. The wives will go off and serve as the pioneer. The pioneer will talk to her friend. And it goes around and around and around until it gets back to people like Alex. So one of those people on my page went and told the elder, and it got back down to Alex, that I am an apostate. So now in the congregation, I have been marked as an apostate. I have not been disassociated. I have not been disfellowshipped. I have not been in that congregation for years. So as far as they know, they don't know anything about me. I could be in a whole other congregation being a minister or so. They wouldn't even know. Because they don't talk to me. But within the congregation, there is a gossip circus that goes around. Over and over and again. You could be in a whole another part of the city. And guess what? Your reputation will precede you before you get to the other congregation. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Alright, but anyway. Another example. I'm going to tie this in a minute. I don't want to be too long-winded. When I went to the congregation, let's call this South Congregation. When I went to South Congregation, I was studying with an elder. Okay? I was studying with an elder. I was not baptized, but I was studying on and off. And then eventually we moved, so I moved to another congregation. He transferred me over there. So this was in 2003. Okay? 2005, again, I got this fellowship. But I did not keep up with Jack and June. That's the couple's name, Jack and June. I did not keep up with them, and I keep tabs on them. So in 2008, I go to a sim. I guess we're in the same circuit. So I go to a sim. I have not talked to Jack and June for years. Okay? So I see June. I'm like, hey, June. I see his wife. I see June. Hey, June, how you doing? And June was kind of reserved. She wasn't, like, excited to see me. I'm like, huh. I'm like, how you doing? All right. You know, like talking to the boy. All right. I'm like, what's going on, man? I'm like, dang, I thought you'd be happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? I'm here at the congregation. Y'all was studying. I got baptized, man. She asked me, hey, brother, are you in good standing? It kind of took me back. I'm like, wait a minute. Was I in good standing the last time you talked to me? Do you know something about me that I don't know? How do you know I'm not in good standing? Because the gossip mill went back and forth. I don't know if they was keeping tabs on me, but I guess elders keep gossip and they go back and forth, man. So I'm officially marked as an apostate in that congregation. So I want to talk to you primos, whatever it's called. And you individuals who's deciding to disassociate yourself, understand something, man. When you do these things, you're playing by their rules. I've just demonstrated that there's a whole gossip inner circle within the congregations. And you can play these things, you can fake it till you make it as long as you want. But guess what? It's going to eventually catch up with you, man. There's too many bored, miserable people going to the hall. There's too many people with a routine that once they leave that Kingdom Hall and out around the people, and once they lay in the bed at night, it's voices going on in their head. That whole empty house is miserable, man. It's miserable. Their life is miserable. So in order to feel better about yourself, you got to look down and bring up dirt on other people. You got to bring up dirt on other people. This is a culture of Jehovah's Witness. And so you PMOs or anything else like that, I'm not telling you don't do that. I'm just saying think for a minute. I didn't have to write no disassociated letter to the congregation for them to say I'm an apostate. It caught up with me. I wouldn't waste my time writing no 10-page letter to some elders who's not going to sit there and read it. They'll put that in the drawer as evidence. They'll put that in the drawer as evidence as to why I'm no longer allowed to talk to individuals. You understand what I'm saying? All these written letters, those are documents they'll use against you. These ain't something they sit to take that time to read. No, they put that stuff in a little file, and people, you want to do a lawsuit? Oh, this person legally wrote a letter, and this is why he said he don't want. So he chose not to talk to people. That's how that works. I wouldn't waste my time writing I didn't waste no time writing no disassociated letter. I'm not going to waste my time and energy. You playing by their rules. You understand what I'm saying? You playing by their rules. Let them play by your rules. Let them catch up with you, man. Let them assume on you. Let them judge you, because that stuff doesn't matter. Life is too short to sit here in somebody's building and be ostracized, to be penalized because you don't agree with 8 Man in New York. Life is too short, man. You can invite me to him all you want to, but why would I waste my short life? I'm getting old, man. See all these gray hairs in my head, man? I'm getting old. I'm not going to waste my time sitting there being emotionally penalized and ostracized and castrated just to be manipulated back into personality you want me to be in? No. Not going to waste my time doing that, man. Same thing with you PMOs, man. You PMOs can go sit in the kingdom all you want to. But guess what, man? Let you give a hint of your doubt. Let something come off your tongue that does not sound right. Let it sound like the tongue of an apostate. You're starting to churn that gossip mill. And it's going to come out on you. Trust me. I wouldn't waste my time in that. But do what you do, man. Here's the next thing and last thing I want to talk about, man. The elder arrangement. I'm not going to talk about the arrangement per se. I'm going to talk about how these elders are appointed. Now, an elder is appointed to lead the congregation, right? The elder is appointed to judge the congregation, right? How are they appointed and what are they appointed by? They're appointed by a dude that visits them once every 6 months. How can somebody who visits you once every 6 months determine if you are qualified to judge character? If you are qualified to lead these people? How can somebody who visits you be able to determine that? Ain't no way. Ain't no way in the world. How can they tell you are a good judge of character? Because, you can go to somebody's door and knock on doors 60 hours a month. That means that you are qualified to judge me as an individual. That means you are qualified to lead me and my family as individuals. Because you can knock on doors. A little girl can do that. They do that with Girl Scouts. It's no effort to go sit and knock on doors. That don't determine anything about your character. That's not determine anything about your qualifications to lead. I've seen many elders display a lack of judgment in many different fields. I've been in a car group where a dog sign on the gate says, "Beware a dog." This elder opened that gate willy-nilly and went on in. I'm like, this is not a good judge of character, man. If he that careless with his life to pass out a piece of paper, he sure ain't gonna care about my life. How is he an elder if he's demonstrating a lack of discretion when it comes to his life? This guy should not be an elder if he's displaying a lack of discretion with his lifestyle. He's going to a gate where a dog can chew him and maul him just to pass out something he could put in the mailbox. You understand what I'm saying? No, if he really had judge care, he'd look around that car and say, "Hey, you look like a fool right there. You go take that door." I'm just playing. But you understand what I'm saying? No. Somebody have a sign says, "Beware of dog. Dog can get to this gate faster than you. Beware of owner. Forget the dog. No trespass." And you sit there and open that gate. You have no position. You have no mental capacity to judge a whole congregation of people or even look out for their safety. Because you're not even looking out for yours. You understand what I'm saying? I was in the hall one time. This elder raised his hand doing the Watchtower study, talking about he was bullied and chased home from school as a child. Any man in his right state of mind would never disclose that information to a bunch of people. This shows he is not qualified to lead because you pass out information that other people should not know. That means that as an elder, you would do that with my information that's supposed to be kept secret. You understand what I'm saying? You go in front of the whole congregation and say somebody punctified you as a child. You supposed to take that to a grave, brother. But in your little elder mind, I can demonstrate this to the whole congregation. This shows that I'm qualified to lead. I'm qualified to be confidential. No grown man ever tell anybody he's been punked like that as a child. It don't matter if you was punked. You don't tell anybody as an adult man that you was chased home from school. Because now you got a chip on your shoulder. And now you got to overcompensate for your childhood. And you got to control other people. Because you got punked. So now you got to punk other people. But how would a ministerial servant determine if you were qualified to lead and judge individuals? Why? Because you have a good field service report? That don't say nothing, man. Knocking on doors do not show that you're qualified to do anything, leading, counseling, or doing anything that's going to help people mentally and spiritually. I know what you told me to say. Oh, no, he's led by the Spirit. He's led by the Spirit. That's how he picked. Well, if you led by the Spirit, you could pick with your eyes closed. I ain't going to talk to no group of people if I'm led by the Spirit. If I'm led by the Spirit to pick the individual, I ain't got to talk to other individuals about this person. I'm going to leave my eyes closed and Spirit lead my finger to the right person. You understand what I'm saying? No, we need to start hazing these elders. We need to start hazing these potential elders. Oh, okay, brother. I hear you want to shepherd the congregation. But check this out. This is how we going to do this. I got you a starter pack. Here's your tent. I got you a bunch of sheep outside. You finna sit outside and shepherd them sheep. How long you ask? Let's see. Okay. Jesus was dead for 3 days, a day for a year. Oh, okay. You finna sit there and shepherd them sheep for 3 years. And we gonna watch you. After 3 years, if you make it through shepherding them sheep, then you come in and we determine if you be an elder. You want to shepherd people right? Go shepherd these sheep. I'm not finna sit here and look at how much hours you spent knocking on the door talking about a book you read 10,000 times. That don't determine anything about you. That determines you have enough time to read. People in jail that read the Bible 10, 15 times still come out and kill people. Different qualifications, brother. And judging and leading people, that's a heavy responsibility. And you cannot judge that based on somebody who visits you 2 times a year, 3 times a week, or 6 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that, man. Oh, okay, I see you want to lead, man. How about, let's do this, right? You want to lead these people? How about you take the lead in being shunned? That means you finna come to Kingdom Hall. You not finna comment. You finna sit in the back of the hall. You finna leave soon. Don't you dare speak to nobody. No, you trying to be an elder. So you finna take the lead in being shunned. Don't you ever speak to nobody. How long? Let's see. Jesus died for 3 days. Jesus was dead for 3 days, day for a year. You're going to do this for 3 years. Okay? You finna take the lead in being shunned. Let's see how good you take a lead. Let's see how good of a leader you is in something that's hard. Take the lead in being humiliated. Let's see you take the lead in that. Then we can decide on you being an elder. But anyway, man, that's all I want to say about that, man. Yeah, I want to, that's all I want to say, man. Just don't play by their rules, man. This whole elder arrangement is foolery. The shunning, the gossip, all this stuff is dumb, man. We need to wear a shirt that say I'm with stupid. Because all this stuff don't make no type of sense. And you wasting your time and your life under some man's vision who's dead. This dude dead. He ain't got no vision no more. But we still carrying on. We think he's sitting up in here watching that food down, turned to doggone bones and dust. And we sitting there thinking he's in heaven looking down on us, man. Come on, don't waste your time, folks, man. But anyway, man, I want to thank y'all for watching, man. I wasn't going to do this, but it's just some things, man, some things need not to be said. Some things need to be left in the past, but that congregation love me, man. They just can't show it. And it's sad because you still got my name on your lips. And I ain't even worried about y'all. I'm not even worried about y'all, man. And you PMOs and you those who want to just fellowship or disassociate, do what you got to do, but man, me, I'm not even wasting my time, man. That's bogus, man. Let them play by your rules, man. Let them keep concerning themselves with you. Don't concern yourself with them, man. Because eventually, that gossip mill going to catch up with you, and they're going to disfellowship you anyway. You ain't got to go no judicial committee. They'll do it through the marking process. All right? And also, man, woman of the name, I think Vicky's your name. I appreciate you for shouting me out, man. I didn't watch a video for 2 months. I just haven't been anything with Joe Winters for a while, man. I haven't really been doing anything with that. So I appreciate you shouting me out, man. And I want to thank you, everybody who's watching me, man. Everybody who's subscribed, man. It's good therapy when you go in here and talk to people, understand what you're going through. So you go out there in the world, talk about this, people think you crazy, man. They think something wrong with you. They say, well, why you join that mess, man? That's you. You joined that. That's what you get. But when you talk to other people, understand, it feels so good, man. It's a release that it's therapy, and it's priceless. You can't pay for this, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.